Hello and welcome to your reading, Libra. This reading is for all Libra placements. Oops, am I shaking this? 1 second, sorry about that. So Libra, we are going to take a look at April 2023 for you. I recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and I also just put out an April pick a card, so you can watch all those to see what your holistic view of the month ahead is. So we're going to do a Celtic cross spread, get an angel message, and then wrap up the reading by answering a yes or no question that you have. So let's take a moment to call in our spirit guides. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please be with us today to provide the most accurate, meaningful messages for Libra in regards to April 2023. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages, and thank you, Libra, for being here. And just FYI, there will be soon a giveaway on my channel for this Tarot of the Owls deck that we're using today. If you've been around, you've probably been seeing me use this a lot. It's one of my favorites. It's a way of giving back to you guys for your support. So make sure you're subscribed and have the notifications on if you are interested. And also I'd love to have you for future videos as well. I just wanted to let you know that is coming. But now let's get started on your reading. Spirit, what is going on in April for Libra? What is going on in April for Libra? Thank you. Card position 1 represents Libra. And what crosses Libra? More background information, please, on this. Oh. Relevant past. And what is on Libra's mind related to this month? Tell me what happens first in April. What are the fears in April for Libra? Outside energies, other people, outside influences in April for Libra. What are the hopes and dreams of Libra this month? This card came out too. It came out down. Let's see. And what is the final outcome? How does April go for Libra? Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Put that right here. So I'm just going to stand up and see. Are we in frame for the most part? It's hard to get all the cards with the Celtic cross, but I think we're good. Let's see what's going on. There's definitely like a defensive energy here. You might be feeling a little burnt out, Libra, a little stressed going into this month. The card that represents you, we have here the Strength card reversed. You might feel, like I said, burnt out, maybe physically even ill. It could be some injuries, some physical ailments or mental stuff going on. Maybe having to do with an addiction or just a bad habit for some people, but really it's overall feeling a little lousy, and I'm sorry if that's what you've been feeling. So what crosses you is that burnout feeling. We have the 9 of Wands reversed here. I feel like you've been working really hard at something, trying to do things different. That's why I have that defensive energy coming through. Like you're really working hard, and I think you're just a little tired, a little worn out from all your efforts, and yeah. There's some decision that you've had to have to make, and you might not feel capable of making it right now because you're feeling just overwhelmed, burnt out. You might not realize all the potential that there is in front of you. You might just be really focused on something that's not working out for you right now, and like all your energy is going into what isn't working out. But Spirit wants you to realize that there's a lot of good still in your life, and there's a lot of good ahead of you. and there's a lot more you can accomplish. There's a lot more you can do. There's options. If you're not happy in your current environment, if you're not feeling good, if you're not liking your job, your relationship, life in general, Spirit wants you to realize that there is better out there. There's more out there for you. You don't need to settle. You don't need to just stop. Like, I know you might be tired, but if you're not happy with certain things in your life, I feel like you're identifying that this month, and you're going to see hopefully the potential in what there is. There's so much out there in the world, and Spirit really wants you to notice that, and I feel like you are this month. You're like just kind of sick of the way things have been. You're feeling burnt out. You're just, people don't seem to be working with you. They seem to be working against you. It seems like it's been a struggle. And Spirit's like, that's a sign that things aren't necessarily in alignment for you right now. And if you're feeling upset, tired, just not happy, then it's the time to make some changes. And this is a great time. April, it's springtime in the Northern Hemisphere, at least. And with that Aries energy, with most of the month, that is a great energy to really get started on things, initiate, have energy, like go for it, be courageous. I feel like you might want to make changes, but you might be a little afraid of doing so. I feel like there's something you want to do that's a little outside the box, that's different from what you have been doing, that's different what people around you do, your family, your friends, and you might not be doing it because you're afraid of what other people think, or you're afraid like it won't work out for you because you don't really have much experience with it or know people that have done the same thing or similar things. So you might just be staying in a situation because of that, but it's really like wearing you down, like just not being in alignment, feeling like you're not doing what you really want to do. So I feel like in April, you're going to have the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone and do those different things you want to do, to choose things that make you happy. And what you think isn't going to happen, you think your plans won't work. You think if you try and make these changes, you try and go out there, do new things, whatever it is for you, you think it won't work. You're like, oh, well, things are just delayed for me. Things never work out for me, et cetera, et cetera. Spirit's really trying to call attention to your thoughts right now. If you think nothing's going to work out, it's not going to work out. If you think things are going to be a struggle, they're going to continue to be a struggle. Our thoughts are powerful. And I'm sure you've heard this before, but it's true. And a lot of our things that we think it's subconscious. We have to really put in the effort to start making these changes to our thoughts, like in patterns and all of that, our behaviors. And it takes some effort at first, but eventually it'll become second nature, and eventually you'll just start to actually believe these things. So maybe I think for sure something that would be really positive for you or beneficial would be using like affirmations and trying to catch yourself when you're thinking negatively. Because right now you expect things to happen negatively or to be delayed or just not to work out for you. And if you keep thinking those thoughts, they're not going to work out. Spirit wants you to really see the potential in life, to see the opportunities ahead of you. Because there's this thing, you might know, like the RAS, whatever it is, reticular or something system. Why can't I think of what the A is? But anyways, it's like our brain just like shows us what it's like programmed to see. Like if we're thinking that nothing's going to work out, we're only going to see the bad. But if you start to be like, things are working out for me, there's so many opportunities out there for me, so many jobs, so many people, relationships, so much money, whatever it is you're wanting. When you think that and you're like, wow, there is an abundance of X, Y, Z, like life is good, you're going to start seeing more good things, more opportunities. Like I feel like there's something here with you not thinking there's opportunities, not realizing that there's other things out there, or like, and if you start to incorporate these thoughts like, wow, there's so many opportunities for me, there's so many good things available for me, etc., like, you can come up with your own, that'll be really useful for you, because we need to switch this around to, you want to expect good things. You don't want to expect bad things, because like I said, like what you expect to happen is going to happen. Some of you guys might be wanting to like socialize again, have like more relationships or friendships, but there's like a fear. I think there's a fear of what your friends and family might think about changes you want to make in your life. There's a fear that they won't accept you, they won't celebrate you, they won't be by your side. But you know what? Like, if that's the case, then maybe they're not the best people for you, you know? But you can still make changes and stuff and just not let everyone else in the world know, you know? You can just do it for, like, quietly by yourself for a little bit and then let them know later on, like, because you don't want other people's thoughts and opinions to stop you from making any changes. There's a part of you that really wants to be more decisive and action oriented and stuff, but I feel like you're there's something stopping you. We have the Queen of Swords reversed in your desires, and I feel like you're an air sign, so this it could have to do with someone else. You could be wanting to separate from someone else that's a little bit domineering, maybe mean and controlling. Maybe it could be like a mother figure or something. That's who you're worried about won't support you in any changes you want to make. That's like an obvious want of yours, but I feel like this card right here is going to represent a subconscious desire of yours you're not really aware of. Oh my gosh. Isn't that interesting? The King of Swords. This is like a divine counterpart here. You think you don't want to be like this boss, like go-getter, like get things done person, but you actually do. You're like, there might be a part of you think it's like greedy to want to be powerful, greedy to be like abundant and rich, wealthy, have all the things, you know? You might think like it might be something that's been ingrained in you through like religion or family or something like that. You're like, well, I shouldn't want to have all these nice things, like, you know, I don't need that, whatever it is. But you really do want it, and that's okay. It's okay to want to have money. It's okay to want to have an amazing job and be in charge of things and have the life of your dreams. It's okay to want that. I feel like there's something here. It's like, I don't need to be the boss. I don't need to have this. I can let other people run the show. I can just let other people make the decision for me. But no, you actually want to make these decisions. You want to be in control of your life. And that's okay. You be your own authority. Make those decisions you want to do. It's like there's a part of you you're not letting the world see, and you're afraid the world won't accept you, your people won't accept you, your family, your friends. But you know what? The more authentic you are, the more you're in tune with who you really want to be, the people who support you, they'll be right there by your side. They'll be, you know, and then you'll get new relationships coming in that will be totally supportive and in alignment with you because you're being your true self. You're making decisions based on what you want, not other people. You don't need to people please anymore, you know, like worried about people not accepting you. Maybe something in the past happened with authority figures, your parents, whoever, that they like shunned you, or like, shunned's kind of aggressive, but you know, like they put you down for what you actually wanted. So now you're afraid to express what you really want. But the thing is, like, you know, it's okay now. You're no longer a kid. You're able to do and make decisions for yourself. And I know it's scary to do so, but once you start making these decisions and these actions that are more in alignment with what you want, things are going to work out better for you. If you keep doing what you don't want and just doing what other people tell you to do or society tells you to do, you're not going to feel good. You're going to stay in this state of feeling worn out and just blah. It's time to step into your power. For outside energy and influences, we have the Star. You are very divinely protected and guided at this time. And your spirit guides, your ancestors and angels, they support you. You might think like, you know, your family doesn't support you, but like your ancestors do. Everyone on your side, you know, like on your team, they do. And I feel like it's really important to let your true hopes and desires and dreams shine this month. Really acknowledge them. Get clear on what you want and don't hold back and don't worry about what other people think. You don't even have to tell them right now. You know, you can just really think about it, journal about it, talk to your guides, seek maybe some divine guidance. You can spiritual guidance, but your hopes and dreams are really kind of in the back burner lately, like, you know, and it's time for them to come out this month and really identify what it is you want and be honest, really honest. And then it'll make things a lot more easy to make choices in the future. When you're clear on what you want, it'll be a lot easier to know what to do, where to go, etc. So in the beginning of April, we have here what's happening is the devil. So there might be some codependent relationships, some toxic habits that could be weighing you down. Like, it's really coming through to me. This might just be for like most of you, but not everyone, but I feel like there's some people-pleasing, codependent relationship type energy here. That is why you're not living your dreams and being in alignment, because you're worried about what other people think. And that's going to be present in the beginning of this month. But the thing is, you have the option to cut those cords that aren't serving you. If you do have any issues with like drinking or substances, like there's a fear of relapse, it looks like, if that's the case, because we have the Three of Cups here. You know, this is like a partying cards. You might want to be careful and avoid triggers or people who are bad influences if you're really trying to overcome something like this. And for the outcome, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Perhaps for some of you, there is a water sign that you need to kind of cut cords with or spend less time with. The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But it could just be someone with that type of energy. And this could also be representing like the energy you are wanting. Like, I feel like you're still resisting by the end of the month your desires and your dreams. And you might still have on like the facade that, that you want whatever other thing. But you have the opportunity to change this, to really work on your spiritual connection, to make habits that are sustainable and that are in alignment with your dreams. I really do feel like there is some toxic or like codependent, just some relationship that you're letting run the show, like, and that you're worried about, that just might not be serving you for some of you. But yeah, Spirit really wants you to focus on your hopes and your dreams and your desires this month and break out of anything that is not serving you, and really, really spend some time, if you can. You can, you have to want to, on positive affirmations and really working on, your thoughts and your patterns related to your worth. Like maybe you're just feeling like low self-worth lately, and you might not even be really conscious of it, but something to work on and really to pay attention to habits that might not be serving you this month. You have a strong spiritual guidance this month, so I would really look out for that, or work with that. How many major arcana do we have? 3, 4. Wow, yeah, this is a big deal. I feel like there's potential this month to really overcome certain behaviors, patterns, relationships, dynamics that aren't serving you, and to really shift things and move into an alignment and in proper direction that aligns with your goals and desires this month. It's a big month. Okay, now let's get angel message for Libra. What else would you like to communicate with Libra at this time, Spirit? Oh, okay. Grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Ooh, okay. Perhaps you're not feeling very spiritually connected at this time, and Spirit's really trying to come through. And if we're kind of talking about how you might feel physically not well right now, or mentally, Spirit, this has been coming through with a lot of readings in recent times. Spirit wants you to move more, and also have more fun. But move your body, exercise more, go on walks, whatever you're physically capable of. Will be really good for you. And I feel like I was actually saying this in Scorpio's reading. You'll do you ever take a shower, go on a walk, and something, and you get a download or some inspiration from Spirit? Even if you haven't, that is something that is definitely going to happen this month, because your spirit guides are definitely trying to come through. You have the star. You have a lot of spiritual guidance, divine connection this month aiding you, and they're trying to guide you and to help you out of a sticky situation or pattern that's been going on. So moving your body more, healthier habits in general, drinking water, but and dancing, like having fun. Like I feel like there's something here where you haven't been having a lot of fun, and you're even like maybe afraid to do certain things that you find fun. But you know what? It's time to stop. I know it's easier said than done. It's time to stop caring what other people think and just living life for you now. And this is the month you're going to start taking those steps, and your spirit guides are really there trying to help you. And I feel like they're trying to get through, but there's some resistance on your part, and maybe it's not conscious. So now that you're getting this message, you can really think about that. All right, Libra. So now we're going to go on to the yes or no question. You can ask something, anything. It could be related to this spread, this reading we just did. Oop. Or it could be anything at all. So state out loud or in your head a yes or no question that you would like Spirit to answer. You can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to Libra's yes or no question? What is the answer to Libra's yes or no question? Wow, we got a straight up yes. The answer is yes to your question. Hopefully that is the answer you wanted. If not, I recommend really journaling about the feelings and emotions that came up and what, you know, and that can maybe get clear on what it is you want or don't want. And just journaling in general, I feel like it'll be really helpful for you. But yes, the answer is yes to your question. So that is your April reading, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And again, if you want to make sure to have the notifications on so you can know about future uploads as well as that giveaway we talked about in the beginning. And I would appreciate it if you like this video. It really helps me out. Leave a comment. And yeah, do something special for yourself that you want to do today, Libra. You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve everything you desire. It's okay to want things. It's okay to do things for yourself. And I hope you understand that and do that. I love you so much. Have a great day, a great month. I love you, Libra. Bye.